Shart. I accidentally opened the wrong game. Okay, maybe it didn't open. Thank goodness. Let's just pop a quick intervention on it, see if it's loading. Geez, I guess not. Task Manager isn't even gonna open at this point. What have I done? There goes the Task Manager. We're good. We good. Boom, 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 ba-doom, boom, boom, ba-doom, boom, ba-doom, boom, boom. All right. ASMR. Lint rolling the pop filter on my microphone to get all the cat hair off of it. So beat up from my cat clawing on it. Okay, I think we're ready. Hello, friends. Hello. And welcome. Get this beat music turned off. I'm actually kind of low-key irritated because I got a copyright claim on my last stream. I specifically searched for royalty-free music, and the playlist I was using to play music said royalty-free, and I got a copyright claim saying you were using this super beat 67 or whatever from super hip hop beats, and I'm like, what the hell? The playlist literally says royalty-free music. I don't understand. No, I want this one turned off. Yeah, I know, Kalis, it's crazy. I'll have to like take a screenshot and post it in the Discord or something, but I was like, what? You gotta be kidding me. That's so ridiculous. Tonight I am drinking a mint honey whiskey mojito. Hello, Sim. Ready for another wild night, I'm sure. I was just telling Kalis about the copyright claim I got on my last video, despite the fact that I was listening to a Spotify playlist specifically titled royalty-free beats. Okay, so when the fuck did we get yaks?
Fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps ordering these?
I don't know. And also, when did we get yaks? Oh no! I am drinking a honey whiskey. No, sorry, a mint honey whiskey mojito. It would be better if I had some ice cubes, like to put it on ice. The honey whiskey is a little bit... The honey whiskey I bought's super good, but it's a little bit strong. So the recipe is like 10 mint leaves, 2 tablespoons of honey, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and the lime juice of a full lime. And you muddle that together until all of the sugar is dissolved. Hello, Panzer! And I didn't add any sugar. I just did the 2 tablespoons of honey, the lime juice from a whole lime, the juice of a whole lime, and the mint leaves, and muddled it. Because my honey was kind of old and it was getting to the point where the honey was separating from the sugar that's added to the honey. So I just left it as it is. Like, I considered that 2 tablespoons my sugar and my honey. But anyway, yaks! Woolly cow? They look like yaks to me. Yakety yak. Don't talk back. Can you play the saxophone? You know, the yakety sax? Anybody? Anybody? Yeah, it's probably just me. It is kind of a play off an old-fashioned. What were we doing? I think we finished the two... Oh, no, we have one Oh, that's right. We have to ask her about Sam, because I thought he was the last
Welcome
companion.
back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Yee, did you watch that video? I love it so much. I was thinking about changing my Discord from that picture of Gengar to the disappointed dinosaur, like after her. He's like, pop, 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 and then the one's like, yee, and then he just like show his like the most disappointed face. I thought about changing that, but I've noticed on pretty much everywhere that I am, like no matter whether it's, unless there's pictures of me, of course. Like I have a bunch of, I'm on some Discord servers for Pokemon Go, and everybody thinks I'm a dude. They're like, you're a smart man. Way to go, Mr. Level 47. And I'm like, okay, it is what it is. What song is hard as balls to play? I'm sorry, I've missed that part. Know anything about the auto mechanical gathering dust in the janitor's closet?
The unit is a cleaning SAM.
Oh,
Offline
yakety
brought it on board
sax.
some
Oh,
cycles
I'm
ago,
sure.
I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
I always talk about yakety sax and nobody knows who it is. Even people who were like alive when the Benny Hill show was on. Yakety sax. Here we go. If you don't know this is... You're crazy. Maybe? Oh no, it's gonna play on my computer maybe? No, it doesn't appear to be playing. Play here. No, play on my phone. Well, you should know it. I think you did mention that you were a sax player because we were talking about cigars and you had a cigar case to keep your reeds in. Okay, bye.
May luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
Alright, thanks. As somebody who would consider my luck skill pretty high, that hurt. I take it personal.
I so enjoy watching.
Alright, search term Sam. First Sam result. Don't forget! You found a discarded sanitation and maintenance automechanical in Emerald Vale's scrap heap during your last job. It should not be too difficult to get it up and running. With a few key modifications, I can envision a combat-capable variant. Some might say a clean, mean killing machine. Oh my gosh. Should be fun. Second Sam result. Removal of factory standard part FUDS Steeper was successful. Delivery of a combat modified replacement part Acid Steeper has been delayed. Progress setback is estimated to now be a solid 3 months. Oof. Not like I have more pressing matters to attend to. Ah, but I do. Here we go. I'm giving up hope on the delivery. The part is lost in transit. It's not turning up anytime soon, but good news. I heard from a fellow who knows a gal who knows the broker who overcharged me for information regarding the location of an acid steeper, and I can't flinch. The part was sent to an old storage facility in Roseway. I sure never thought I'd go back to that pit. Good thing Auntie abandoned it years ago. I'll pick it up following this next pit stop back to Emerald Vale. Wells wants me to chaperone some person of interest. And then he died. Yeah, no kidding. I honestly... The east side of this state has a decent amount of humidity, but I don't know if it's reliable. I've never lived on the east side of the state. We've had a lot of humidity in the past. Acid steeper. I apparently already had it. Sweet, achievement unlocked.
Initiating initialization sequences. Greetings, customer! This SAM unit is unable to locate your registered information. Would you like to register your SAM?
No.
You know what's great about our SAM units? They never need to be told twice.
Welcome to the cruise, Sam.
SAM units live to clean and clean to live.
100% humidity in the summer and spring. Ugh. It's bone dry in the winter here, too. It's horrible. It's horrible. My poor baby. Her fur is like... I barely touch her. It is like... Zing! Aw, dang. Can't get it all the way. Perk time! Whoa, what's this? Your ranged attacks reduce the target's armor rating by 1 point per hit. This effect lasts a short time and can stack multiple times. That's cool, but if I can get him hit with the hunting rifle, they're usually dead. Let's do the armor base rating. Oof. Yeah, that's not coolio. Okay, so we're gonna have to take Sam out for a spin. I got that quest completed, I believe. So we've got their two quests done. Max's is done. We don't have Parvati's done. So we'll take Sam and Parvati. Oof, I would not want to live in a part that used to be a swamp. No, thank you. No, I want this. I guess we'll do that. I don't remember going here.
We've reached HRS-1084, Captain. It's emitting a very weak docking signal. I almost mislabeled it as normal etheric static.
Yeah, no kidding. That sounds horrible. That's how the weather is here. But it's not like... Where'd our yaks go? They just all... Where's Parvati? Where's everybody? Nobody wants to come with us. Alright, so we're gonna take Sam. No, you guys. We're gonna take Sam and we're gonna take Parvati. Oh, I guess we haven't done her quest yet either. Wow, that's crazy. It's usually like here, the weather will be -20 and the next day it will be like 65.
Initiating an extended sanitization session.
Restricted access. But everybody's dead? So, like, does it actually matter? I shouldn't say everyone's dead, but it seems as though people are dead. Wow! Me and my walking straight up to mines thing. I kind of wish that there was a way you could just disable them. Why are the mines in the corner? What kind of dumbass puts the mines in the corner? Well, apparently that still hurt me somehow. Wow! Fart balls. There's people in test tubes. This place is messed up, man. Is this like some kind of some kind of weird test facility. Don't mess with the rain in Illinois, is what you're saying? Unable to access memory cartridge, terminal power below 5%.
Let's give these little fellas a wide berth, Captain.
What little fellas? Whatever's inside of there that we can't get into. How's everybody's Sunday? Mine was a very good day today because I got the rest of my apartment cleaned. Not my bedroom, because my bedroom's going to be a different day. Don't have the energy to do it right now. Shipping label. 1 case of UDL concussive mines. Well, that's exactly what we were tripping on. I got the apartment cleaned and vacuumed. I got the treadmill moved. I got my own cat wheel. It's a treadmill. My sister's boss was giving one away for free, and so I was like, hell yeah, I'll take a free treadmill. I got the Christmas tree taken down, and I put the treadmill where the Christmas tree was. Got it plugged in, ready to roll. It's great. Very successful day. Very successful day. Oh, my brain. I'm concussed. Work says, what's the word I'm looking for? Described? Yeah, that's the word. Empty fridge. Hoard all of the things. Hoard, hoard, hoard. I wish there was a quest where we could just be like, oh, you wanted 16 cans of Rizzo something or other? Here you go. We've got it. We wouldn't have to do anything. It would just automatically be on our inventory. You want deep fried Sisty bits? Here you go. I've got 15 bags. Fallout flashbacks again every time. See, at least in Fallout, you can sneak up on them and disarm them. These ones, I haven't found a way to be able to do that. You sat around and were completely lazy? That sounds awesome. I did a little bit of trading with my sister in Pokemon. Yesterday was the Kanto event, so modify the generator. Repair the toilet. Work order already exists. It was opened 991 days ago.
Oh, I see you have activated your holographic shroud, Captain.
Yeah.
Excellent. Becoming indistinguishable from an authentic UDL trooper will prove advantageous to your current situation.
You went out to LARP and got sunburned because quarantine gave you that nice complexion? Oh no. You and Panzer can commiserate because he got, sorry, I guess I shouldn't say he. I don't know that for sure. So my apologies. But, I was just kind of, guessing. But, they also got sunburned. What's going on, Ada?
A UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station. They are patching into the station's transmission lines now. I cannot stop.
Fuck.
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. Wait, who are you? No one told me we had security forces deployed on the station already.
My team has already handled the issue, soldier. Your squad can depart.
Roger that. Just as a precaution, I'm sure you won't mind if we turn on the station security systems. Can't be too careful. We'd hate to leave this location undefended after a close call with outlaws.
Boom! Silver tongue! Do I look like someone that needs a rust bucket? I'll just tell him I already did it. I already reactivated the Automech. Your readout must be on delay.
That should have been fixed by now. As you say, we'll just head out then. Safe travel, soldier.
The UDL gunship is undocking from the station. They appear to be departing into space.
Dad used to say words have power. You proved them true.
I sure did. Sam, the cleaning bot, doesn't get a disguise. Like, we both have disguises, but he doesn't get one. Oh, I can't go out there? Apparently I'm just supposed to go up, but that's okay. You burn easily? I usually burn really easily too. Okay, well, fork me. Okay, here we go. How am I? This is
Proximity
obviously.
analysis. External
Oh, what
fill
the fork?
sterilization measures employed. Caution: contact with electrical currents can be lethal to
What in the
customers.
fork? Okay, here we go. Perfect. Oh, I picked up a slim stogie. I think that was just a regular stogie, but you can pretend it was a slim stogie. Okay. So now our thing can reset. And you have a red beard, so the sun either burns you or turns your freckles to max. It's hard for you to sunburn? I wish. I frickin' burn like crazy. I'm outside for half a second and I'm burned. I have to put like 16 layers of sunscreen on. Stupid fair skin. I also never get sun either because, like, I don't know. I like to tan and I like to be tan, but I just don't go out and tan or pay to tan. Although I had tanning when I had my Planet Fitness membership, which I canceled. And now that I got a treadmill, I'll feel better about working out since I can't go work out. I have like weights and a yoga mat and a resistance band, and I have a bunch of cool stuff I can. Holding tank. Yeah, they've been doing some serious messed up shite here, it seems. Okay. You definitely want to unbar that door. I'm honestly kind of surprised. Security routines. Hack it. Fuck yeah. Alright, sweet. Nailed it!
Now done. We can go home to the ship, right? I've been missing Ada here. Hold on a tick. Don't we know Chartrand from Cascadia?
I have no idea. I don't remember a Chartrand. Oh shit, we better get out of here before our disguise fails and the security's right here. Oh no, we won't have to worry about it. We should just be able to go right through here. Wow! That was so close. Oh, sweet. Got back into this room. I like being pale, too, because I'm more like a vampire. I'm a vampire! I love vampires. I think vampires are cool as hell. I know vampires don't actually exist, but I have a very strong love for bats. All bats. I even have a tattoo of a bat on me. His name is Sir Reginald Battington. He's... how old is he? Probably since like 2016 or 17. So he's a hot minute old. He's big too. Well, I mean, like, not that big, but a decent size. Yeah, right, for sure. Paleness leads to burning, and burning leads to sex. Just kidding. That's Portions for Fox's song where she's like, what does she say? Something. The touching leads to. Gosh darn it! Now I can't. It's called. No, Rilo Kiley is the band. Portions for Foxes is the song. She's like, touching leads to talk, or talking leads to touching, and touching leads to sex, and then there is no mystery left. Yeah, there you go. No, no, I can't say I'm a Twilight fan. I think I watched the Twilight movies. Like the first one, maybe? I don't know. I'm like into vampires, like in the like Underworld movies are cool. I like Blade. I know that's kind of not. It is a vampire movie, but it's not because he's like a vampire killer. But he's like a hybrid vampire. You know, like that kind of original Dracula. Like I want to suck your blood.
For convincing the UDL's gunship to leave HRS-1084. I did not favor the idea of being stripped and sold for parts.
Don't worry, I got this. Do not trust me. J is what I want. Return to Lila. Oh, she's on Groundbreaker. Wrong button. What is this? Candid's Cradle. Might as well do this while we're doing it. It is a very dapper bat name. I kind of stole it a little bit from Borderlands. The second one, because when you're doing the tea party for Tiny Tina to kill the guy that killed, like, sold out her parents or whatever. She has somebody named Reginald something or other. He doesn't have a top hat, though. He should. The guy that did the tattoo had a crush on me, so it maybe would have only taken an hour, and I was in the chair for, like, an hour and a half to 2 hours, because he was putting, like, a ton of detail in it. And most of the time, you can't even tell white from the color of my skin anyway, but he made it, like, he shaded it, and he added whites and highlights and everything. He spent a really long time doing it. I don't remember how much I paid for it, but when I told the guy where I was gonna get it, they're like, you couldn't have picked a more painful area. I was like, what? I didn't really expect it to be painful there, but I guess. I mean, it was. It was a really weird situation, too, because, like, I went to get the tattoo at the same time as somebody. Like, a lot of shit was happening. And I went to get the tattoo with some people that I'm no longer even on speaking terms with, really. Which one am I supposed to go to? We'll go to Stellar Bay, I guess.
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
The masquerade-style vampire? Oh, yes. Guys, we should have a sorry, I just about said TikTok. We should have a Twitch meetup somewhere. And our meetup can be like a Halloween masquerade-themed party. Who would be down for that? I would so be down for that. I'll wear my vampire fangs. I have like I even have a petticoat. I have some really cool like vampire gothic dresses too, and the high-heeled strappy boots with the fishnets and everything. If I can find pictures, I'll post them on the Discord. But I dressed up as a vampire one year for Halloween, and I was wearing my petticoat and my black dress with the... You're too scared to get a tattoo? You're too random and you'd get something bad? I have 4 tattoos. I want to get more tattoos. Rhyme scheme intended.
Who's the sweetest boy?
But I haven't...
Error. Unable to process the specific customer service request.
Oh my
Please
god,
repeat the order.
Parvati.
Yeah, you are.
That was too cute. I might die of that right now. I want to get one either on my forearm. I want to get one on my forearm. But I also want to get this tattoo of like a dancing skeleton. I have it on my personal Instagram page, but it's like private. I'll post it in the Discord. I want to get some kind of skeleton and maybe a raven, or just a raven and like a skeleton. So I actually, like, that's my fake name. I shouldn't say fake name, but us on-air personalities typically have a persona, an on-air persona. I don't use my real name because, first of all, nobody would be able to say it, pronounce it properly, and I don't want people to know it because there's a lot of people. The place that I'm in is, for having 80,000 people, I don't even think it's quite that much. It's like 75,000 people, which is not very much. It's a super small town. And there's a lot of people in this town who know me as my name. And I realize it's probably not that big of a deal, but I'm always like,
Concentrated amount of scum present ahead.
the people who are just like, oh, I know that person. I didn't know they worked at a radio station. Maybe I can get free tickets. I realize that that's not, you know, people typically aren't like that, but I don't know why. I just feel like some of the people that I knew in my past would take advantage of me in that way. Or try to. It's not really how it works.
Everyone all right?
Yeah, we're all good. We good. I have not played Vampire the Masquerade. Vaguely remember. I remember hearing about it and kind of being low-key hyped about it, but then like actually I never followed through. I'm assuming it's been released. I think this was like back when it hadn't even been released yet. I don't know, it's been a long time. I've heard of it. I haven't played it. Let's do that. But does she have more? Oh, she has more than one. 30% harmful status effect. Duration increase? Fuck yeah. Sam. Oh, he's just got acid puke. Oh, let's do 30% to his base health. Oh, he's got 3 of them. Dang. Oh, sneaky. Yeah. We definitely want that. Increase my intimidate skill when Sam is in the party. Although I don't really use intimidate. Let's just go ahead and do the cooldown. You can do that too. Sweet. Okay, perfect. Small towns are wild. I think I would like it too. I gotta look more into it and check it out. Liz, you made it! I was gonna text you and say, how are you? I hadn't heard from you in a while. I wanted to make sure that things were all good. I played a little teeny tiny bit of Fallout 4 the other day, so Kalis and Panzer and maybe even Sim, I think you were there, to see your namesake, the gun that I have that's named after you, your hot little Magnum. Oh, I've never been there before. The Daboomshka. Tonight I am drinking a mint honey whiskey mojito. It's good. It's very honey. It's very sugar. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, honey, honey. Funny story about that. Holy cow. Sorry about the screaming. Sometimes my chair just decides it wants to not be upright anymore. And the back pops out and then it falls all the way down and it's a whole thing. What the fork? Oh no, they're fighting each other. I'm just gonna not get involved. I'm trying to stay neutral. Yeah. The chair just like, it has a little thing that snaps into place to hold the back up so it doesn't recline. And it just randomly pops out and the chair goes full recline and it startles the crap out of me. And you. And everyone. But the story about the sugar, oh, honey, honey sucks. My sister hates that song. She hates it. Apparently I can't kill the mantis worm very well with this.
That will leave a stain.
Oh my god, Sam. That was amazing. He's just like spraying them with acid.
Good news, customer.
That
All
will
germs and
leave a
contaminants
stain.
have been neutralized.
He's got the perfect, like, cheeky, ooh, that guy's limbs all blew off.
On the job.
He's got the perfect, like, cheeky radio voice, like radio commercial voice.
Don't mess with us.
I know I did die. I got killed by this cheap-ass gamer chair that I inherited from a friend of mine who was moving.
It is clean, mean, and ready to kill germs.
Ready to kill jerks. Sames. Ooh, I ran out of ammo before he got to me. Who's spitting fire? Mega Mantiqueen, you hoe. Superman, that hoe. Have I ever mentioned I love rifles? Yeah, I got this. My gun's almost dead, but I got this. Oh, Liz, look what we found! Look what we found! I'm so excited! I'm wearing it all the time. I'm never taking it off. Unless... No, we need to find... Can we break this down? Yes, I love it so much! I also found this really nice hat. That was pretty cool too. If I can find some better armor than this, which is a 39, I'll put that on, but for now this is the best we got. I don't think we need that. I'm keeping the hibernation suit because, like, it's a nostalgic feeling. I just, like, pulled it out of a closet wherever we were at, and I was like, oh, this thing.
Here we go.
Ow, into the pool of acid.
Big messes, huge messes, mega giant messes. Leave it to Sam.
Alright, Sam, you got all the huge, giant, mega messes. I'm putting it in your very capable hands. Oh, shoot! We don't want to be doing this quite yet, do we? What am I on? Oh. Okay, yeah, that is, I guess, what we want to do. I haven't figured out how to do this. Liz, if you have any... you know, knowledge about how to get that quest completed. I can't figure it out. Because it says to like go to Groundbreaker, and it's directing me to talk to that one lady, and she doesn't say anything. She doesn't tell me anything. She's just like, oh, you want to watch Timmy Time's Tea Time Show? Or whatever the fuck, I don't know. It's not helpful. I'll show you once we get done with this, because we have to go back to Groundbreaker anyway, because we have to return to Lila. Guys, have some acid or fireball rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Well, it's more like red rain, but... Captains. How do I get the captain's key then? Oh wait, here we go. Just like that.
Hello, my name's Jen. I'm the chief engineer on this gunship, and I'd like to let the record show that our captain is a total fucking hullhead. I told him again and again that without fixing our regulators, spinning up the engines are going to blow through our coils and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction. Well, here we are. Thinking we'll hit soil in about 30 seconds. This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably the last time. It's a shame you can't see this middle finger I'm holding up, because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
Good for you. I'm sorry you guys had to die for a meaningless mission. Or some meaningless jerko. Oofty doofty. Well, I was gonna go. I guess I'll just go through that door down below later. Should we be giving this to Sanjar and his people? Well, I guess we'll find out. No. Oofty. Apparently I cannot go through that door. Disappointingly so. Okay, well. They didn't even come in the ship with me. I took... so Liz, what you've missed, if you care to know. We finished Vickers' quest, but I think you were there for that. We finished Felix's quest, we finished Nyoka's quest. We finished Sam's quest, obviously he's with us. Now I haven't done Ellie's quest, and I haven't done Parvati's quest. But I wanted to travel with Sam, because we haven't traveled with him. He's our newest companion. And I was hoping... I like him. I kind of want to keep him around, but I think I'll switch back to Ellie, so that we can try and get her quest done along with Parvati's before we finish the game. Because we also, well, obviously we saw the ship crash. We got the MSI and the Iconoclasts off of the radio array, off broadcasting. They're not broadcasting anymore. So yeah, we're cruising. We got what's her face, Sanjar's assistant, a date with Sebastian. That was pretty hot.
Reminder. Unit modifications performed by unauthorized technicians are not authorized by the parent company.
Oh, don't be such a
Stolabi.
stick in the mud. Doesn't it feel better to locomote without grit in your gears?
To gain authorization credentials.
I guess
An
we'll give this to
engineer
him
must
while
be
we're here.
registered.
If the Iconoclasts reach that ship first, there won't be any chance for a peaceful monarch. I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet. I've sent patrols, but they're running into trouble with the Iconoclasts.
Shoot. Am I supposed to decide whether I'm supposed to give it to them or the Iconoclasts? Because he's the one that asked me for it. The Iconoclasts never said jack shit about it. But I think that guy's a little bit like... I like them, I like their ideals. I don't want to cause trauma between the two. Obviously there's already trauma. But I think the leader guy, Graham, is a little bit... His priorities aren't really in the right place. His second in command is like super irritated with him about the printing press and everything, but it is a fun planet. Could you agree to a truce with the iconoclasts?
They're all mad. And what's more, they left us. I don't see any way for us to work together.
Why not? I've read your review, Sanjar. You can't do this alone.
Not this again.
Remember what we practiced, sir.
Yes. The words in those reviews were very hurtful, but they do not define me. I am a Mantipillar, and my will is my cocoon. I can emerge and become whatever I wish.
You're good with details, but you could use someone who sees the big picture.
You too?
She has a point, sir, and it's not all bad.
Supposing you're right, who exactly would you have me work with? The iconoclasts are not the most compromising sorts.
Have you met me? I'm the silver-tongued devil. How did things get so bad between you and the iconoclasts?
How do these things ever start? Once upon a time, Graham and I saw the same problems with MSI. A rigid corporate structure with no regard for its people.
Correct?
But where I wanted to reform MSI, he only wanted to take it apart. As if starving in the wilderness is somehow better than starving under corporate mismanagement. He won't hear reason now, and I wouldn't trust him again.
What about Graham's second in command, Zora?
That's an interesting suggestion. I confess I don't know much about her except that she worked for Rizzo. I'd be willing to consider it, but I need to see her review first.
Okay.
Excellent. Her review would be in the Rizzo offices in Cascadia. Bring it to me, and I'll see if she's qualified.
Well, I can tell you right now she's qualified. She was totally more about survival than the stupid recruitment. Which I'm not saying recruitment is bad, but if you can't care for the people that you're already caring for, recruiting new people isn't going to help you. According to the ship's logs, they suffered some kind of malfunction.
That's surprising. The board's equipment is usually in top shape. After all, they have first access to any fresh parts or components.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna... Perhaps there's something deeper going on.
A conspiracy? You've spent too much time around Graham.
I'll let you know when I've made progress. Okay, I'm not gonna give him that yet.
Grease stains detected traveling.
Because I wanna... Okay, I want to convince them to negotiate, but I gotta go back to Rizzo's, and there's not a quest
an
for
organic
it?
substance in the immediate vicinity.
Nuh-uh. I just washed these coveralls last week.
Exactly. Like, that's what part that he doesn't seem to understand, and Zora seems to get. She's like, well, if we can't take care of our people as is, then we can't take on more people. If we're struggling to find food and medicine, bringing more people into the equation is only going to make that problem worse. So what I ended up doing is I did the stupid printing press for him.
When we'd unload salt tuna shipments at the cannery.
But instead of getting his high capacity rounds, I got food and medicine.
Now.
I'm trying to be best of both worlds. The best that I can. Okay, I don't want to go back here, but I need to go... This one? Yes. But I kind of like sided with her whenever they were arguing. And he was like, blah, 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 and then I'd be like, saying this thing that she would agree with. And she's like, see? She agrees with me. We're not all that ding dong, ding dong. Okay. Ow, Shart balls. Okay. A hunter kit, huh? View data. Blackwood Zora. She related to Father Blackwood? Zora is a top-notch sawbones with a good head for working under pressure. She knows how to assimilate large amounts of detailed information to make quick decisions. Her competence and decisiveness have allowed her to restore more than a few limbs and digits lost to carelessness around the machinery. Recommend for Employee of the Month. Export it. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Kung, 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 kung. Stimulotion. Everybody needs a little stimulotion. Am I right? No, no, no. What? I'm near hostiles. Baloney. I fast traveled here, didn't I? We hide behind a building. Can we fast travel? Yes. Faux windows adds beauty and verisimilitude to your frontier home. I need verisimilitude. So Liz, is Sam's quest just activating Sam, or is there more detail to it?
Whoops, hold on there, Sam. You got some schmutz on your chassis.
Did your SAM unit...
Any luck bringing the Iconoclast to the bargaining table? I don't like the idea that they'll be trying for that module while we delay.
I haven't talked to them yet, but I wanted to give you this.
Very well. I can't promise anything, but let's see what we have here. Well, it seems like she's actually very qualified. I wasn't expecting to say this, but if you can put her in charge and convince her to
That's what I
agree to a
thought.
meeting, I'd be willing to discuss terms.
Very well. All
Seems
right.
like a nice little town. Except for all the dead critters.
SAM, making blunt...
Hello.
Hey, Captain. I need your help, and we ought to keep it hush-hush. You know about what happened here, right? The history of Amber Heights?
No.
Fella came through Edgewater once, mentioned something to my dad about pirates wiping out a town. You mean this is the same place?
Right. Common belief is that the pirates fled to an old relay station that had already been abandoned, but nobody could find them. The station's locked up, but one of my people found an old data cartridge in a nearby rat nest. It's mostly corrupted, but I pulled a couple codes off of it. One is the code to the Amber Heights gate. I don't recognize the other, but it's similar. I bet it opens a door.
Okay. A random door code doesn't sound useful. Go to the relay station, see if the code's useful.
Just a warning. The area's infested with mantisaurs. I'd send some help, but we're, preparing for war.
Don't prepare for war. Right, I'm on it.
Appreciate it. Here's the code. If it works, bring back anything you find. Supplies are best, but information's good too. If someone was behind the Amber Heights massacre, It'd give a lot of people around here some closure to find out who and string them up. Good luck. Watch out for the Taros.
Okay, but I
Welcome
still
back.
need to talk to you.
You find anything out there?
No, I haven't even left. Son of a fart. Do I have to talk to him to ask him to step down? Step down! Step down!
The gunship. Have you secured its targeting module?
Before I do that, I want to know something.
All right.
I heard Bill mention an Amber Heights massacre. What happened?
I'm sorry. As long as it's been, I'd still rather not speak of it. That was a painful day for us all.
I can only imagine. Sorry I asked.
It's fine. Perhaps someday I'll be strong enough to recall that tragedy, but today is not that day.
Okay, well, apparently
The gunship. Have you secured its targeting module?
Yeah, but I'm not giving it to you. What do you plan to do with it?
Mount its guns to our walls or the walls of Stellar Bay. The board is coming, Captain, and these weapons will defend us from their blasphemies.
You really think the board is going to attack you?
Why wouldn't they? As we speak, our message assaults their populace through their favorite entertainment mediums. Surely their retaliation will come soon.
Or maybe they don't really care about you. That guy was useless. He gave me no information, and now I have another quest to do, which is totally fine. I like quests. Whoop, wrong button. There's just blue blood everywhere. They look like they look like a
Disarray level analysis. Utterant.
I like Sam. I just like laugh when he's like, "That's gonna cause a stain," or something like that. He said something along those lines. Okay, can I fast travel to wherever this is? No. I can fast travel here. War of Worlds fizzles. Monarch Stellar Industries bastardized with a whimper. Airways cleared. Yep, that's me. I did that. I did that! Doesn't look like there's baddies in. Ooh, there's baddies in here. Shh. Yes, shh.
Here we go!
Well, 2 for 1, I guess. Sam just like acid sprays all over them. You guys, be careful.
Resuming passive mode.
Resuming passive mode, he says. Enter code. Okay. Lots of biddies, a dead guy, Hemlock's eye patch, huh? Well, too bad I don't need that because I have the best helmet in the game. If you don't agree, you're wrong. Sam sounds like how I'm gonna sound running on that treadmill.
Wish I could do that.
I can teach you some of my tricks if you would like. Alright, messages. Tunnels are in, cables are laid, Devilspeak is receiving, but we're waiting on a signal confirmation from the outpost. The whole place stinks of sulfur. We should have brought masks. I'm sure I heard something in the caverns beneath the tower. Something's living there. Here's hoping we don't unsettle it, or else that place ain't gonna be safe for our cable guys. We've got a signal from Amber Heights, Stellar Bay, and Cascadia. Still waiting on word from Bayside Terrace and Aurora Ridge. Ought to note that I was right about those caverns. They ain't safe. Some kind of hell. I don't know. A big thing with claws. I ain't an animal scientist. Can't wait to get the hell off this rock. Work order UDL-211 has been completed. This substation will now be disabled and closed off. It should be noted that the lead engineer, Franklin Walkowitz, has perished due to a workplace incident involving hostile wildlife at the Devil's Peak Caverns. It should be further noted that Mr. Walkowitz's complaints regarding the dangers of the Terra 1 wildlife has been redacted. This notice, issued on January 12, 2343, serves as a public denouncement of Terra 1 as a feasible workplace environment. Due to the hostile and aggressive nature of the wildlife, as well as the unsustainability of its natural flora for use in human consumption, the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board has officially enacted a hazard clause covering the entirety of Terra 1. After an evacuation period of no more than 6 months, Terra 1 will be officially considered illegal territory. As this is a unanimous decision, any corporation caught operating on Terra 1 after the evacuation period will face fines and possible disbarment, as defined in Halcyon Code 22.1. Gonna die for this damn fool errand, I know it. He said Amber Heights was gonna have more bits than we can spend, but those suited morons up and spent it all for us. Books and vases and pretty shit. You can't eat a fucking book. Look at us now. All of the closets to coop up in and lick our wounds. We had to choose the one that's set to lock itself up. I feel like a marauder digging at the walls like this. But we gotta get out before we starve. If it ain't possible, but Nelson's over there trying to keep our spirits up and don't got the energy to fight him on it. Screw that Bryant fella. Eyes bigger than his fucking stomach. Alright. Well, that really gave us zero anything. I mean, I guess it gave us some information. That maybe that dude wasn't wrong. That maybe the board's gonna come after them. Maybe.
You ever think about death, Sam?
I don't know how
You
long.
won't find a more highly effective nor highly efficient automobile.
Welcome back. You find anything out there?
Yes, I found a box of data
Let's
cartridges.
see. These are old. Looks like correspondences between the pirates. Some bits here, some there, some... Wait. This one's got the Amber Heights gate code on it. Just like the one I found earlier. And here's... a letter. Wait, this is from Graham. Oh, that backstabbing bitch. Captain, he gave them the gate codes.
That backstabbing bitch. Graham isn't exactly known for his rationality.
Watch it. That's our leader you're talking about. My friend. I know he's got his head in the clouds, but I always believed there was a core of good there. What the hell happened to live and let live? Look, I need to think. Plan. Figure out if I should talk to him or shoot him. Or both. Just don't give him the module yet. Give me a little time. I'll meet you at his place.
Well, I mean, if I had to guess, this is just a complete guess. I don't know, because I am not Graham. But maybe he thought that the attack from the pirates on Amber Heights would scare the residents into believing that the board really truly was coming and that there is an imminent threat that they need to prepare for, and kind of like use it as a scare tactic to get people on its side regardless of whether he lost friends or family. But I don't know. I honestly don't know. It's just a wild guess. I mean, he obviously didn't want to talk about it, so... I'm supposed to come back and talk to her, but I don't have a quest. I guess we can return to Lila in the meantime.
Plant, Sam?
Cannot.
He didn't want to talk about it to me, which makes me think that he's hiding something. I don't know, I guess we'll find out. I always had a kind of bad feeling about him. Slices, dices, and cauterizes. Plasma cutter. That makes me think of this thing that I saw on TikTok.
What you thinking about, Sam?
What you're thinking about? There's like a metal clanking sound. All right.
A reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet on the ship.
Clean that shit. Simple as that.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Okay, cool. Ugh. Yawn. I don't know why I'm tired. Oh, spooky. I took her with me in a car for a car ride. I've been slowly trying to get her used to being in the car, because it's gonna be a long car ride when we move.
Rizzo's Purpleberry Punch. You want a punch? We've got your punch right here.
It's not Parvati's quest that we're stuck on. I don't think it is. I guess I didn't realize that was her quest if it was. Okay, so this weapons from the void. This is the quest we're stuck on. It says acquire the science weapon on Groundbreaker. But, oops, it just leads me to go talk to her. And when I talk to her, she doesn't tell me anything. Like, see, obviously the waypoint is telling me to talk to her.
If you're here for this week's magazine club meeting, you're a touch late.
So then I'm like, here, I need your hard-earned wisdom, and she doesn't tell me anything.
Straight to the point, eh? All right then, on you go.
See? Thanks for your time. So I'm not sure where this weapon is, unless I just break into her safe, and I started breaking into her safe, and she's like, what the hell are you doing? And I was like, phone. Yeah, she was like, what the fuck are you doing? Because I was trying to break into her safe, but I didn't finish, and I was like, nothing, I'm leaving. And just walked away. Alright, there you go, baby. Alright, bye.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
I don't know where Phyllis. I don't know who's Phyllis. I don't know who Phyllis is. Yeah, my cat unplugged this mic. Okay, we have to go here.
Still betting on the Roswell series?
We gotta go talk to Lila. Yeah, her name's Gladys. But she doesn't tell me anything. So that's the part where I'm confused.
Finally, a base of our own. Soon we'll have eyes on every corner of the system. Well done, Captain.
You'll also find some auto mech salvage waiting for new owners. The base had scientists in suspension tanks. Some might be still alive.
I heard about that. While my lawyers scratch their heads wondering how we deal with human salvage, I'm leaving the researchers in hibernation. Aside from the automated security, did you meet any resistance at the station?
A UDL gunship buzzed the station, but I convinced them to back off.
I knew it. They've been shadowing us since Monarch, maybe even longer.
Oh, okay.
I've been less than honest with you. Your assignments weren't strictly about the salvage business. You might have figured that out already.
Well, yeah, duh. Rare gas and a lab that tested on people couldn't have been a coincidence.
You have an eye for patterns. Good. We need more contractors like you. After the Monarch job, I started connecting the dots. I didn't like the picture. Then what we found at Station 1084 confirmed my fears. You and I have stumbled onto something big. Something none of us were meant to know.
Okay. Bad news, I take it?
Maybe the worst. Ask yourself why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae gas in secret. Ask yourself why stockpiles were hidden on a planet full of monsters.
I'm guessing you have an idea?
Before we go any further, I want you to keep an open mind. Can you do that for me, Captain?
Of course, my mind is fully opened.
Aliens. I'm talking about aliens. They're the ones responsible for the deaths at 1084, and who knows what else. We have to put a stop to it.
Aliens, as in like aliens meaning that they're just beings, we're not sure who they are. They could be humans. They don't necessarily have to be aliens in the way you're thinking of them.
Hear me out.
I said nothing.
Saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you to believe it. But I need to act on this threat to the colony, and I can't do it alone.
This doesn't feel at all right, Captain.
The crew is skeptical. That's good. I don't want you walking into the unknown with blindfolds on. I assume you have questions?
I do have questions, but first... Come here. Come here, baby. Come here, baby girl. Oh, yeah. Everyone's favorite ASMR. Spooky the Cat ASMR. Alright, baby girl. Whoa! Took her on a car ride. I started saying that because I'm trying to slowly get her used to being in the car, because she's going to be in the car for a really long time when we move. Okay, a few.
If we're gonna see this through, I'll need your trust and commitment. Now's the time for setting doubts aside.
When you say aliens, what are we talking about?
Conspiracy. One carried out with the help of human collaborators, assuming they haven't all been replaced. This is an invasion of our very cells. That damned gas is mixing our nucleon with halcyon biology to twist us, change us, make us more like those monsters on Monarch.
I haven't seen evidence of aliens.
No kidding. That's how they want it. When I lined up the evidence in my spreadsheet, there was only one possible conclusion
spreadsheet.
looking back at me. This is my data talking, not my anxiety or lack of sleep.
probably shouldn't have confessed those things to me, but okay. How do you know I'm not a spy? An alien spy. Tell me what needs to be done.
Dr. Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her species, and I need you to put a bullet through her skull.
Are you saying that they're using the Alta Vitae gas to transform people into the alien, or not aliens, but the monsters that we've been encountering, like the Mantiqueen and stuff like that? I don't know. It seems a little far-fetched to me, but... Why does she need to die?
She's a research scientist and a damn good one. Before UDL poached her, she engineered a 0.2% increase in cystipig juiciness. Now she's doing the same thing with humanity. Her fingerprints were all over Station 1084. You saw what she did to her team.
When did Sublight get so principled?
It's cute that you'd think that about me. I just want to add Savior of Humanity to my resume. I've got ambitions outside of this office, you know. Besides, this way Sublight gets first dibs on alien salvage.
Oh, okay. I get it now. The labs I passed through didn't seem that evil.
Do you usually come across innocent people trapped in suspension tanks? Because some of us would call that excessive.
Fair.
Remember, the tanks were just the shit she left behind. Just imagine the experiments she carted off to her next lab.
Where does she fit into your alien conspiracy theory?
We're far beyond theories. Chartrand's logs, the gas, the suspension tanks. How much proof do you need? Wake up, Captain. An invasion needs collaborators working from the shadows. She has access to the board, unlimited funds, and a colony full of sheep.
Okay, fine. I'll do it.
This keycard will get you through the front door of her Byzantium estate. Don't ask how I got it. You might not like the answer. By now, the other side knows what you're doing. Don't trust anything Chartrand says. She's compromised down to the bone. Maybe even deeper than that.
Alright then. This is becoming complex and complex.
Where are we headed?
Do you have anything to say about all of this? No.
Dust accumulation analysis. 2.5 years.
Good work, Sam!
Thank you, customer. Sam, merciless on germs.
So where did you come from?
All SAM units travel fully assembled in a 12x12 corrugated steel box.
I want to know more about you.
Did you know SAM units are capable of equipping regulation-grade flamethrower nozzles? Upgrade your attachment
yes.
today and get to firing away.
Let's do that. You want to help me clean up this colony?
Got stubborn stains. Leave them for Sam.
Back to work. Okay, so he told me about the flamethrowers, but he didn't tell me how to get the flamethrowers.
CNP blast pockets. Can be microwave 2.5 seconds. This is housing on board.
Hi,
it's
hello.
almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children. Care to listen with me?
No, I want to buy a data pad from you.
I've got a lovely little throw pillow. Just something I toss together. Like to keep my hands busy.
The battered Mardet data pad? Does she have a nut? No, I guess not. The old data pad contains incident reports from various Mardat security patrols. Most are detailed of simple finds and dust-ups between the crews of Wildcat freighters and corporate haulers. 2 entries have been marked for later review. August 7th, 2344 responded to a ID-10T at Lost Hope. Vera asked us to bounce some Back Bay rat that got himself socked in Spectrum Red. Drunken fool got into a scuffle with one of the engineer Tennyson's people. We tossed the rung leech back down to the bays. Asshole fought us the entire way, telling us we'd be sorry once he controlled the hammer's power. This is some new Hammersmith marketing stunt, I'm complaining to Sanita. October 25th, 2344. Had another run-in with the rung leech from the Lost Hope. Don't know how the uppity piker crawled out through the back bays without us noticing. Locked himself into the repair bay off of docking slip 13 and refused to come out. Kept raving about the weapon's chaotic beauty or some shit while we were trying to talk him out. Had to break off when our shift ended. Hullhead's gotta come out eventually. Alright. Now we're making progress. Am I supposed to go up here? No. Yes? No. Yes? No.
Entering quiet mode.
No. Just hacked that door, didn't need to hack. Dude, really? Entering quiet mode. Rockets blasting up. Okay. Yes. This way. Nope, can't go that way. What the fork?
I'm thinking on my dad today. Do you miss Mr. Hawthorne, Sam?
While SAM units are mass-produced for economical purposes, the overall quantity is limited.
Although I do not see where the waypoint is supposed to be taking me. Back down in the back base?
Automechanical product lines, because we understand our clientele is exclusive and
it didn't look
discerning.
right. It just looked like it was a bunch of beds. It didn't look like it was the right
that's okay.
place.
You got us. We'll be your dad now.
Oh, I stole some shit. Yeah, see clearly. Is there a fake pre-sliced bread? I don't see. I don't think this is right. Is it up? It's not up in there. Is there a different doorway to go
This
through?
is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Oh, what's this? It's a barred door. We cannot go in. Well, fart stick. I stole some shit, so. I can get up there. Oh, and crawl through the hole in the wall. Hole in the wall.
Somebody was trying to fix this up, but looks like they ain't been here in a long while. Poor old sweetie.
Oh shit.
What was that?
Someone's coming.
I'm assuming we're supposed to kill them.
You guys all right?
Yeah, I'm good. I don't want his farm-friendly work gear. I want it. Wow. Where are they planning to take this ship?
Oh, you got that?
Of course I do. Ha ha! Hammer! I got the shrink gun, so now we'll have to try out the hammer. While rummaging through the back bays, I discovered a very old Hammersmith crate that seemed to be sealed for a very long time. A bit of elbow grease and determination pried it open, but I couldn't make heads or tails of my discovery, a prototype hammer. I don't know, Hammersmith actually made hammers. but I've brought it to my lab for a closer look. It strangely glows. The tail of its wake lingers even when my eyes are closed. I've spent more time on this hammer. Its internal workings are a state of art. Thermal, electrical, and chemical systems working in harmony. How is that even possible? The weapon is a breakthrough in circuitry and engineering, and many of its systems appear rigged against tampering. There's a curious energy signature swirling about the weapon, though I have yet to identify the source. The air tastes like copper. I have lost several teeth. Oof, yucky. Oof, oof, ew. I have had the most sublime prismatic dreams since I invited the hammer into my bedchamber. What? This guy is like... This guy is wow, chicka wow wow with the Hammersmith hammer. Never mind that for now. Good news first. The energy signature matches Blondiet's elusive N-rays, raising the hammer's elemental properties to 4: shock, plasma, corrosion, and radiation. Now for the bad. In my attempts to neuter the self-destruct functionality, I inadvertently caused a small fire. The hammer's manual controls may never function again. Swinging it seems to be the only way of cycling through its elemental modes. It must take greater care with future experiments. I've taken the liberty of locking myself into the workshop. My tinkerings were all for naught. This is no prototype. I am simply too flawed to recognize its perfections. The hammer is a lesson, a symbol. It whispers to me that disorder rules all things. But with a little ambition, we can harness that power. Only by inflicting chaos upon others can we transmute disorder into harmony. And that is the lesson Halcyon is not ready to hear. Alright, so equipping the hammer we shall. Put it in the squirt gun spot. Sorry guys. I blew up your attempt to fix the ship. And there's a workshop back here and everything. It's behind a barred door. Oh, that's the barred door. Alright, alright, alright. It's... Okay, well... we can go back and do this now. Oops. We're gonna have to try that out, but we'll try it out in a hot minute. We're gonna have to put a bunch into melee for that weapon. Ooh, melee power attacks. By holding the attack button, you charge up an overhead power attack that inflicts a significant extra damage. Woo! Woozy! Okay. Someone leveled up. Healed when health went down. Let's do that. Oh yeah, we need to use his cool companion ability damage. Let's do that. We haven't used his companion ability yet. I'm assuming his is the lime. Because he's squeaky clean. The lemon, the lime, the pine saw. I cleaned out my vacuum the other day. I think I mentioned this on Friday's stream. I almost couldn't empty it. It was so full of cat hair.
Crew members Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen.
Are they though? Because the last time I went up there and it was a heated discussion, it was just her trying to give him shit and he was like, I don't really care.
Hey, you got a minute?
Yes.
You really think we all have a purpose?
Yeah, I already heard that conversation like 15 times.
I can't believe I wanted to shake his hand. I need a shower. It makes you wonder if being a treacherous, two-timing coward is some sort of contagious disease, or if he was just born that way.
Is this about Graham Bryant?
At first, I liked what Graham was doing. The Iconoclasts were going to change Halcyon for the better. But then, we found out Graham was behind the slaughter of Amber Heights. How can anybody so morally bankrupt lead a movement to transform the colony?
Yeah, definitely. Don't go looking for... Yeah, Graham's a piece of trash.
That's putting it kindly, boss. Graham's worse than trash. He's a traitor. You'd never do something like that, would you? Slaughter a whole community of innocents?
Absolutely not. Never.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's get back to it. I need to put all this ugly business with Graham behind me.
Okay, cool. I'm glad he could talk to me about that quest even though he was not involved. Was there something I was supposed to look at my computer for too? Yeah, no. I'll switch back to it in a hot minute. Journal. Okay. We're just gonna go back and finish this because we're here. Back to Monarch.
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
Thank. Okay, I'm gonna go to the ladies' room and grab a drink because my drink's all gone.
Refilling water tanks with internal condensers.
Okay, I'm back. Now that you got to see this lovely picture of me wearing this Spacer's Choice hat. Everyone's favorite Spacer Choice hat. My cat is in the sink drinking water out of the cocktail mixer that I just ran a bunch of water in it to rinse it out from the last cocktail I made. She's drinking the water that's left in it out of it. Cause she weird. Which is why her and I get along so well. We're both weird. To her it does. She has this really nice water fountain too. That I always keep filled with water because otherwise I've mentioned it makes this noise when it's running low and it bothers me. Hi,
Captain,
hello.
we should chat.
Yep, we should.
Graham's got the right idea, but he isn't the right guy to execute it. I don't even think he's motivated by philosophism anymore. I think he's just guilt-ridden. I can't believe I'm even saying this, but I keep going over and over it in my head, and the only way I see the Iconoclast surviving is we depose him.
I'm with you here. Let's do it.
Okay. Deep breaths. This is what's best, Zora. Time to save Monarch.
There's just like a random stogie on the ground. Who's throwing their stogies on the ground?
Captain, you must be back with the access codes to our new ship.
That ship's
Graham,
destroyed.
We need to talk.
We have work to do. This isn't the time for one of our spats.
I'm sorry, Graham, but Zora's taking over.
What? Zora?
You're running the Iconoclast into the ground, and I don't believe it'll get better after we take Stellar Bay. The troops take orders from me already, and you've brought me as far as you can down the eternal path. It's time to step down.
The troops? Listen to you. This isn't an army. They aren't soldiers. They're believers. Followers. They pick up a gun because you tell them to, not because they want to. And you, Captain, after all you've done for me, for us, you throw behind this mutinous blasphemer?
Excuse me, you have no fucking room to talk. I do. She's got the best interests of the Iconoclasts at heart.
I built this movement from the ground up. I've brought freedom to Monarch, and all these years later, we're still free.
I joined because I believed that you were in it for the Iconoclasts. That you wanted nothing more than to bring freedom to Halcyon. That you were selfless. But I know the truth now, Graham. I know what happened in Amber Heights. You didn't start this movement because you wanted to save us. You wanted to save yourself.
No.
Those deaths are on your hand, Graham. No amount of meditating will clean them. You ran. You needed to clear your conscience, so you ran. You don't seek enlightenment, you just feel guilty. Let's get it on with Zora. I don't think that that's how that's meant to be said. But it sounds like, screw this, let's just have a threesome. Let's get it on.
Guilty? I didn't mean for them to die. I'm not a monster. Of course I feel fucking guilty. I've spent years atoning for my sins. I've studied, meditated, taught. I built the Iconoclasts so that any man could cast away his past for a fresh start.
That's your answer, Graham? You needed a fresh start? After all those innocent lives? I'm sorry. I believed in you once. I did. But it's over. Stand down.
I won't. What happened back then was a mistake, and the colony has moved on. This is my movement. These are my people. If you want to lead them, you'll have to kill me.
No. That isn't necessary.
Please. Don't make me do this, Graham.
If this is where my path ends, I accept it. But as long as I draw breath, I will not abandon them.
So be it.
Incoming!
Putting trash in its rightful place for more than 70 years.
Well, fuck.
Well, Captain, here we are. Killed a lot of people in the name of the Iconoclasts, and it never feels right. But this time, it's especially wrong.
Yeah.
You got the... Void held me. I'll never remember what that thing is called. The device from the ship. Do you have it?
I do. Alright, have fun cleaning. Thanks for stopping by. Yes, with your boy Sam. We'll see if we can get those flamethrower upgrades for him at some point. Hold on, I was thinking you and Sandra could join forces.
I thought about it, but I think we're too far gone. Pulling Carlotta's support was crossing a line.
Sandjar has corporate resources, and you could use it to spread the message. Neither of you can afford this fight. Monarch is going to devour the Victor. Your people have suffered long enough. You could put stop to that. Gosh, these are all good, and I don't know which one to do.
Yeah, by taking the city. Once we're inside, I'll... Damn, look at me. I've got blinders on. I don't know what the hell we're going to do. None of us even know how to run a fishing boat. All right, if he's willing to talk, I'll give him a chance.
I've already spoken to him. He's agreed to meet.
Well then, I've got to prepare a few just-in-case measures. But when you're ready, let's meet at the old OSI church outside Stellar Bay.
Okay, we'll do it. Yes, I'm so excited for this. I love mutual agreements and happy endings. I don't like moral gray areas. This is doing... I'm just killing it. I'm killing it tonight. Killing it like my new picture on my Twitch. I was feeling myself, so I was like, time to upgrade the pick. Which coincidentally is also my title at the grocery store. I'm a pick. I was CSM, but now I'm a pick. Of course, they would take me back as CSM in a heartbeat. And not that I want to leave my radio job, but depressingly so. Depressingly. I was making way more as a CSM than I'm making in radio. I have to stand on the beanbags.
Thanks for coming.
I wish I'd had more time to prepare a proper analysis on the costs and benefits of your proposed union, but I suppose we'll have to improvise.
That's the spirit?
Gotta admit, I really thought I was walking into a trap here. I'm ready.
Don't fret. The captain here is right honorable. Usually.
Sandra, Stellar Bay's got food and walls. And my people need both. If you'll have us, we're willing to share the space.
Do you have any idea what that would cost? Why, drawing up the budget alone is going to take weeks.
We watched The Masked Singer together, and she said the new season of Masked Singer starts 3/10 and that Nick Cannon's not hosting. But I already knew that because he caught COVID while they were filming, so they had to have... I can't remember her name step in. Okay, let's see here. You don't have weeks. Zora's ready to storm the city right now. What if the Iconoclast just supported your supply lines?
Not good enough. I need to move a fair amount of my people into the city. We need shelter, Captain.
I'm not saying live outside. Just help out the wilderness once in a while.
Suppose some of our healthier folk could offer aid. Some of us need to stay in the city proper, though.
Captain, this might really work.
Truly, a compromise? I'm not sure I'd ever have heard as much from Graham.
Graham was a murderous fiend, and I'd be shocked if you didn't already know that.
Ugh, I can't spell the word. Panelist. Careful, Zora. Graham was Sanjar's friend. Something tells me Sanjar didn't know.
This feels like one of those times when everyone at headquarters but me is laughing at something, but you two aren't laughing.
Amber Heights, you haulhead. 10 years ago, Graham had all those people killed.
What? That's not possible. Even for him, that's going too far.
It is. We found correspondence between him and the pirates.
But that means... I had no idea, I swear. Look, we were both fed up with corporate leadership, but I never guessed he'd do something like that.
I think he's being truthful, Captain. I feel it in my gut. Kind of nauseous, but ticklish.
You can't take bureaucrats at their word. You back someone into a corner like this, and they'll say anything to get out of it.
Yes, Panzer. He does have a song called Gigolo with R. Kelly. Take it back a notch, Zora. You're here for your people, not the past.
Okay. You're right. Sorry. It'll take me a while to get over losing Graham.
You know,
fair enough,
I felt
man.
the same way years ago, when he first left. You know, there was something magnetic about him that let you ignore the things you didn't want to see. But surely you know what that's like.
Yeah, I do. Okay, if you're willing to house and supply some of us, I'll have our more capable soldiers help out.
Glad to hear it. I'm hopeful about this alliance.
As am I. Oh, I can feel my blood pressure lowering already.
Thanks for coming out, Sanjar. I, guess I'll see you at Stellar Bay.
Yeah!
You're doing a good thing, Captain. A real good thing. Lots of folks are gonna be better off because of this.
Yes. Oh, you know how I was saying that I should make my Discord picture of the disappointed dinosaur from the Yi video? I forgot that my Instagram profile picture is the Yi dinosaur. So if nobody's seen the Yi video yet and you follow me on Instagram, that's what my picture is. It's the Yi dinosaur. Yee. My sister's Pokemon name. Her character's name in Pokemon has Yee in it. I don't think anybody gets it though. Oh, Spooky's on the wheel. Can you hear that? Oh, as soon as I said something, she disappeared off of it. Now she's chewing on her harness. For some unknown reason. Also, I will have the other shots from the Scream. Shots from the Scream! I posted the first group of shots from the stream, from the Fallout 4 stream that you guys watched me take those screenshots. So I posted them on my Instagram. I also put the link in the What's That Creativity on the Discord. I have 3 more pictures that I will post that I also took during the stream at a later date. Most likely tomorrow. And with that, I actually think I'm going to be ending the stream. Save game, new save. Liz has just started streaming, so let me see if I cannot be dumb enough to figure out how to give her a proper raid. I know I can. Because she deserves it. She deserves it if my computer loads the website. It should. Alright, here we go. This one. And I need to do raid channel. Raid this one. Start raid. Here we go. Yes. We're doing side quests, but I'm pretty sure we're almost close. We're really close to the end of the Outer Worlds. So Fallout 4 will be coming up soon. Because we did Automatron and Nuka World and Far Harbor. Isn't there one more DLC maybe that we still need to do? I can't remember. It's been a hot minute. Anywho, reading over to Liz's Discord.